لو اتكلمت بره مش مشكله، انت شغال انت عادي.
Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to Saudi Arabia for Transmitting English for third year secondary stage. First of all, we pray to God to eliminate this epidemic which is called virus corona, and we hope all citizens should take precautions to protect themselves from such disease. First of all, we are going to have revision based on Unit 1 till Unit 3. The first question, according to the specifications of the final exam, vocabulary and structure. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number 1, the writer wrote his first story when he space at university. Was being, had been, was, had, has been. So the right answer is was. The writer wrote his first story when he was at university. 2. London has A or N space of 557 millimeter of rain each year. Average, number, ability, water. So London has an average of 557 millimeter of rain each year. 3. My little brother is sad because he space his favorite toy. Is breaking, was breaking, had broken, has broken. Here we have two sentences. معانا جملتين. أي حدثين بيتموا في الباست، اللي بيتم الأول بخليه في الباست perfect. My little brother is sad because he had broken his favorite toy. 4. I sometimes get space about the meanings of whether and whither. I sometimes get confirmed, confident, confused, concluded. I sometimes get confused about the meanings of whether and whither. 5. Dina spaced the test when the teacher told them to stop. Hasn't finished, hadn't finished, not finishing, haven't finished. As I mentioned before, two actions in the past. The first one, which happened first, should be in the past perfect. So Dina hadn't finished the test when the teacher told them to stop. Let's move to another slide. Number 6. Kamel did not want to tidy his room before he went out, but his mother told, ordered, insisted, said. So the right answer here is insisted. 7. The car spaced fast when it hit the tree. Here two actions, حدثين، واحد كان شغال وواحد قطعه، فحصل فيه interruption هنا، فطبعا لها قاعدة while as just as plus past continuous then past simple. When past simple يبقى أنا عايز الباست إيه continuous. So the car was moving fast when it hit the tree. 8. Huda's father works for an important graduate building ministry work. Huda's father works for an important ministry. 9. I've tried Chinese food, but I haven't tried French food already, never, yet, just. As we know, yet is used at the end of a sentence. So I have tried Chinese food, but I haven't tried French food yet. 10. Walid always makes a revision space 2 months before the exams. Plain, plain, pain, plan. So the right answer is plan. Walid always makes a revision plan 2 months before the exams. 11. Your bags looks heavy. I space you to carry them. Will be helped. I'm helping. Help will help. We have many ways to express future, but here we are going to choose will help. Why? Because it's a quick decision. لما بتخذ قرار سريع طبعا بستخدم الفيوتشر simple shall or will plus infinitive to express future. So your bags look heavy. I will help you to carry them. 12. Are there any tickets spares for the tennis match this evening? Attracted, available, paste, belonging. Are there any tickets available for the tennis match this evening? 13. The teacher says that we space relative clause next week. Are going to study, are studying, studying. Teacher said that we are going to study relative clause next week. ليه اخترنا النهارده في الجملة ديت are going to study؟ في هنا بلان. طالما في بلان في خطة وفي intention نية لشيء يبقى بستخدم am or is or are plus going to plus infinitive. طبعا بالامريكان بنقولها ايه؟ gonna. 14. To turn the computer on you must press this buzzer, basket, battery button. To turn the computer on you must press the button. 15. My grandfather 17 on his next birthday is being, will be, is going to be, will have been. طبعا دي بنسميها حقيقة في المستقبلية، وطالما حقيقة مستقبلية يا جماعة بنستخدم ايه؟ الفيوتشر سيمبل. My grandfather will be 70 on his next birthday. "21. Ali isn't here, he to the park. Has been, has gone, had been, had gone. Ali isn't here, he has gone to the park. As we know, has gone to راح مكان ولسه هناك. ما رجعش لسه يبقى لازم اقول ايه؟ has gone to. طب لو راح ورجع has been to. has been to. طبعا هنا في الجملة isn't here مش موجود الراجل يبقى هنا ايه؟ علي isn't here, he has gone to the park. 22. The head teacher believes that space is very important in the classroom. Discipline, indifference, violence, noise. طبعا the right answer here is discipline. طبعا كل شيء لازم يبقى ماشي ايه؟ وفقا لايه؟ لنظام. Discipline. 23. At 10 o'clock tomorrow I on the train to Aswan. هنا عندي حاجة هكون بعمل كذا. E. Travel. B. Will have travel. C. Going to travel. D. Will be traveling. طبعا ده زمن بنسميه future continuous. I will be traveling on a train to Aswan. 24. My father does the same things every day. He likes to have a work routine way. طبعا احنا عارفين اي نظام معتاد بمشي عليه او بعمله اسمه روتين، لكن تعطيل الاوراق بقى اسمه ايه؟ اسمه ريد تيب. طبعا مفهوم غلط ان الناس بتقول ايه ده في روتين في الاوراق الحكوميه، لا ما اسموش روتين، اسمه ريد تيب. تمام؟ لكن نظام يومي بمشي عليه اسمه ايه؟ روتين. 25. We space studying this book by the end of this year. We finish, will be finishing, will have finished, are finishing. طبعا خلي بالي عندي باي وفترة مستقبلية يبقى على طول هدور على الايه؟ الفيوتشر بيرفكت. We will have finished studying this book by the end of this year. "26. There was at the university about new technology, legend, lie, tell, lecture. There was a lecture at the university about new technology. 27. I spaced the office until I had checked that all the doors were locked. طبعا برضو نخلي بالنا من until or until. اوكي هنا في sequence of tenses، تتابع للازمنه يا جماعه بس في الباست مش في البريزنت. تمام؟ فعشان كده هيجي لي قبلها ايه؟ past simple. I wasn't left or I didn't leave, okay, the office until I had checked that all the doors were locked. So the right answer is I didn't leave. Try to correct it. Okay. 28. The head teacher, the students before the visitor gave her talk. Silenced, declared, sheltered, shouted. The head teacher silenced students before the visitor gave her talk. 29, it's 35 degrees and it's only 5 a.m. It's very hot today. طبعا في مؤشرات عندي باينه. تمام. طالما في مؤشرات يبقى هو ايه استخدم هنا ايه؟ The right answer is going to be 30. The computer in the library does not work, so they are going to it. Reduce, replace, download, upload. So the right answer will be replace. Now it's time for a comprehension, and before reading the passage you should firstly read the questions, then go to the passage to find answer to the questions. Why did Chinese traders first use notes instead of coins? 2. Why did banks in England first want people to leave their money with them? 3. Why were notes handwritten until 1853? 7. When and where were paper banknotes first used? 8. Why was there a hole in the metal coins invented by the Chinese? 9. Do you think people will continue to use paper banknotes in the future, or there will be a different way of exchanging money? Explain. 10. Do you think that more countries will use plastic notes in the future? Why not? So I'm gonna leave it for you to be your home assignment. Okay. But right now I told you how to deal with the passage. Then the novel, The Prisoner of Zenda. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, what is the reason that Rodolphe Rassendyll gave for being lazy? A, because he comes from an important family. B, because he doesn't have a good job. C, because he never helped in the house. D, because he never wants to travel. What is the reason that Rodolphe Rassendyll gives for being lazy? Rodolphe Rassendyll said, I am from rich family, so I don't need to work. So the right answer is because he comes from an important family. 2. What job does Rose persuade Rodolphe Rassendyll to do? As we know, Rose was a persuasive woman, so she suggested a job for him. What job does Rose persuade Rodolphe Rassendyll to do? A, work with an ambassador. B, write a book. C, teach children. D, work in a hotel. So the right answer is A, work with an ambassador. 3. Which of these is not reason that Rassendyll decides to visit Rutenea? A, he has 6 months before his job starts. B, his family have relatives there. C, Rodolphe V is to become king of Rutenea. D, he wants to be the ambassador to Rutenea. So which of these is not reason? خلي بالنا من قراية السؤال. which of these is not reason that Rasindel decides to visit Lithuania. طبعا هو عمره ما كان عايز يبقى ايه ambassador هناك، تمام؟ he wants to be the ambassador to Lithuania. طبعا this is the answer. 4. Who does Fritz von der Leyen and Colonel Sapp work for? Duke Michael, the King, Johann Antoine de Moban. Fritz von der Leyen and Colonel Sapp work for the King. اللي هو اسمه ايه؟ رودولف إلفبرج. B. Answer 2 of the following questions. If you were Rasindel, would you prefer to travel to Lithuania or to stay in England to do useful work, and why? If you were Rasindel, would you prefer to travel to Lithuania or to stay in England to do useful work, why? If I were Rasindel, I'd prefer to stay in my country to help people, as I enjoy good position, and this requires to have responsibilities. Okay, so Rasindel was mistaken when he left his country and he traveled to Lithuania. A man with a position in society should have responsibilities towards his people. He should help his people, he should be useful to his society, so he was mistaken. 2. Which character is wiser, in your opinion, Fritz or Sapp? See why. I think Sapp was wiser. He was the wise man of the novel. He always told them the best way how to deal with the matters. Fritz rushed many times. Let's go and save the king. Let's go and save the king. But Sapp always told them to wait and to think and not to take any steps that may harm them. 3. Do you think Rasindel's view of work and life is good or bad, and why? In general, Rasindel's view of work and life was bad because he doesn't care about his people. He was of rich family, so he should help the poor people in his country and not to leave the country just to attend coronation or to spend time or to have good food and hunting. Okay, but when he went on this journey to Lithuania, he learned a lot. He learned that a person with a position in society should have responsibilities. So I think he changed it to better. Finish the following dialogue. طبعا في الامتحان بيجي لي طبعا dialogue في 6 spaces، تمام؟ بنقرا الديالوج كله بعد كده بنتعامل معاه ايه؟ جزء جزء. Sammy meets an English tourist by a river. Sammy, excuse me, I advise you not to drink that water from the river. Tourist says, I know that the water isn't very clean. Sammy question, tourist, I'm from England. I've just spent a week walking across the desert. Sammy, that's amazing. Question, no, I studied how to live in the desert before I came here. Sammy question, tourist skills such as using the sun to find the way. Question, I have got a lot of hobbies and interests. Sports is my favorite. I'm going to surf in the desert later. Tourist. Space, Sammy, no, I'm not joking. Look, you can watch me surfing on my phone. Saying, excuse me, I advise you not to drink that water from that river. Tourist, sure or for sure, okay, I know that the river isn't very clean. Sammy question, I'm from England. Sammy, where are you from? ببساطة شديدة جدا. Where are you from? I'm from England. I've just spent a week walking across the desert. Sammy, that's amazing. Question, no, I studied how to live in the desert before I came here. Do you have previous experience about how to live or spend time in the desert? No, I studied how to live in the desert before I came here. Same question, tourist skills such as using the sun to find the way. So, what skills did you study? Or what skills did you have? 5. Question, Sammy, I have got a lot of hobbies and interests. What about you? Sammy, I have got a lot of hobbies and interests. Sports, or what are your hobbies and interests? They are both right. I've got a lot of hobbies and interests. Sports is my favorite. I'm going to surf in the desert later. Tourist. Space, Sammy, no, I'm not joking. Look, you can watch me surfing on my phone. Are you joking? No, I'm not joking. Look, you can watch me surfing on my computer. Translate into Arabic. A good teacher should be responsible and cares for the needs of students. المدرس الجيد يجب أن يكون مسؤولا ومهتما باحتياجات طلابه. طبعا الترجمة مش لازم تبقى ترجمة حرفية. أي سياق لغوي معقول ومقبول مقبول بالنسبة للطالب. أي حاجة مقبولة لو هي في السياق اللغوي لغة عربية جيدة. 2. Walid was tired this evening because he had been playing tennis all morning. كان وليد مجهدا هذا المساء حيث أنه كان يلعب التنس طوال الصباح. B. Translate one sentence only into English. لقد كان يحيى حقي واحدا من رواد الأدب المصري الحديث. برضه لما اجي اترجم from Arabic into English لازم ابدا بالسبجكت الفاعل بتاعي. يبقى دايما هبدا ادور على الفاعل بتاعي مين؟ يحيى حقي. يحيى حقي was one of the pioneers of the Egyptian modern literature. يحيى حقي was one of the pioneers of the Egyptian modern literature. 2. في مصر القديمة استخدم الناس نوع من النباتات الطويلة يسمى البردي في صناعة الورق. In ancient Egypt, people used a type of tall plant called papyrus in making paper. In old or in ancient Egypt, people used a type of tall plants called papyrus in making paper. Last but not least, I hope you enjoyed our session today with best wishes from الغربية دايركتريت استوديو الغربية مستر أسامة عبد السلام with you and see you next session إن شاء الله. في خلال 6 جلسات هنقدر إن شاء الله نحتوي المنهج بتاعنا كله وكل طلباتكم هتكون موجودة على موقع المديرية وإن شاء الله لن يخلو منها امتحان. معكم مستر أسامة عبد السلام، مقدم برامج وزارة التربية والتعليم، موقع الإي ليرنينج للوزارة، ومقدم برامج مديرية التربية والتعليم بالغربية للثانوية العامة. Goodbye for now and see you later. Goodbye.